And I believe your flesh is always fleshly. I don't think our flesh is just going to get better over time.
Well, the scripture says it grows more corrupt.
Yeah, Ephesians 4 says that, like you said, it grows more corrupt over time. And I think anybody that's really intellectually honest with yourself would realize that. But you have to, and you might say, oh, no, I'm getting better, whatever else. But you got to really think carefully about what we're saying and about what the word's saying. The word's saying right there in the core, like Laurel brought up, right in the core scriptures that everybody would say, man, this is like the heart and soul of the gospel. John 3:16, right in that area, the few verses before that, is where he's talking to Nicodemus, and he talks about being born again, right? So this is this isn't some side doctrine. There was a movement, I don't know I think it was in the 70s or 80s or whatever, of the 1970s or 80s.
Way back in the 1900s.
But where people were actually putting some parts of Christianity down because they were calling them born againers, as though there was some way to be a Christian without being born again. And they're like, oh, you born againers. Like that was some sort of put down. And I'm thinking, what happens to this faith sometimes that we get into those kinds of things? Well, I'm here to tell you, and the Bible's here to tell you, you have to be born again. But Paul would remind us, until we die bodily, we have both. We drag that flesh around. So if you can't be holy in your flesh and you can't be unholy in your spirit, you can only be holy in your spirit. Then if I say, be holy, paraphrase that for me.
Walk in your spirit. Galatians 5. I mean, he says, if you have the Spirit, walk in him.
Yeah. And 1 Peter, like again, going back to 1 Peter 1:22, I'll read the NKJV. Since you are purified, since like you are pure, you're holy, right? Your soul, since you've been purified, your soul's in obeying the truth of the Spirit and sincere love of your brother. And like it's right there. Like